Alright, this video is going to give you some examples on how to enter your answers as you're submitting your exercises. As you're working on the homework problems and also the quiz problems, I want you to be able to get the correct answer. I will go to week 2 of the course, and I'm going to go to assessments, week 2 exercises and quiz, and the section that I chose to work on, or the assignment that I chose to work on, is the chain rule. And of course, you need to watch the video on the chain rule and then work on the exercises. So let's click on assignment 2.4, the chain rule. My focus here is not to actually work out the problem and show you how to do the problem. My focus here is to show you how to type in your answers. So let's look at number 3. I thought this was an interesting problem to give an example of how to type in your answer, because they want you to write your answer without fractional or negative exponents. Now, as you're working on finding derivatives, you'll see that in order to do this problem, you're going to have to rewrite the function so that instead of using the square root, you will raise the expression to the 1/2 power. So you're going to have to rewrite it in terms of square roots. So if you were to do your answer or figure out your answer for this problem, it will probably look something like this if you write it out on paper. 5 times x, 5 4x. I'm going to use the hat symbol for exponents, plus 7x. I'm going to use the hat symbol again because I want x to the 8th power. And even though it says to write your answer without fractional exponents, I'm going to go on and write my answer with a fractional exponent, and we'll see what happens. So I want this raised to the negative 1/2 power. So I'm going to use the hat symbol, and I'm going to put negative 1/2 in parentheses. Next, I'm going to put a multiplication symbol, and then I'm going to put parentheses again, 28x. I'm going to use the hat symbol, raise that to the 6th power, plus 56x raised to the 7th power. Now, even though this should be the correct answer on paper, let's look at it. This is the exact answer that I want, and this will probably be the answer that you get on paper. But when I submit it, guess what? I got the answer incorrectly. Okay, so it was wrong. And the reason why it was wrong was because I did not write my answer in the form that was requested. So let's go back and rewrite this so that instead of us having it written as with negative 1/2 power, we're going to rewrite this so that we don't have any negative exponents and we don't have any fractional exponents. So rewriting this problem from our previous answer, I'm going to need to write this as a fraction. My numerator is going to consist of, I'm going to use a square bracket, and I'm going to have 5, and then in parentheses, maybe I'll put a multiplication symbol there just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to put 28x raised to the 6th power plus 56x raised to the 7th power And then I'm going to close that off with my square bracket again because I want all of that to be in the numerator. So I'm going to put my division sign to show that I want a fraction, and then I'm going to type in the denominator. Remember, instead of having negative 1/2 power, I'm going to write this as square root, and in parentheses I'm going to put what I want under the square root, which would be 4x raised to the 7th power plus 7x raised to the 8th power, all of that in parentheses. To make sure this is what I want, that's the way my answer looks. I'm checking all of the numbers to make sure everything is okay, and it looks okay. So I'm going to go on and submit this, and hopefully I get it correct. Ah, I did. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions.